Yeah, last night me, Damon, Thomas, Richard, I think just us four were playing Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we were online together and we really didn't get anything done. Not that there's much to get done in that game, but we just like rode in one car together, listen like while Thomas streamed his Spotify for us.
Right.
So we just jammed out to the same tunes and hung out. That was it. That was the whole night.
I'm happy though, because last time you and I talked, you were mentioning that the others seem to have like phased out with Grand Theft Auto. So.
Yeah, I know that, right? Like,
Yeah.
how weird is that? I
That's
managed
nice.
to convince Thomas to hop in, even though he doesn't like that game at all.
Oh, he doesn't?
So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not in the least.
Ooh, okay.
He's like, I think this is my last time playing GTA, and I was like, all right.
Oh, okay. Which one is
Sounds
that?
good.
5?
Yeah, 5.
Okay. I was gonna say that's the only one I don't own. So.
Wee. It's the worst one.
Hi, I'm Nathaniel.
And I'm Christian.
And I'm here with my good friend Christian. Let's find this intro. Boom, bang, bing, bang, boom. We are back playing Super Mario Sunshine.
Hell yeah.
We still haven't done episode 1 of Bianco Hills, and we never will.
And we never, ever will. You're so right about that. You're so right, Nathaniel.
Recap for me, Christian, what we did last time. Like, where are we at? Where are we at? Like, what was the last thing we did in this series?
I'm pretty sure, like, we were trying to get some shines off of Delfino.
Okay.
At the plaza.
Right.
I know we were hanging out a lot at Gelato Beach at the end there.
We were. You can see we blazed Gelato Beach, like seven shines right there. We started on Noki Bay.
We got one on I think that was the last thing that we actually did.
Last episode. Yeah.
Yeah. The last actual episode that we did. But yeah. I think actually, hang on. I want to go back to this. Yeah. So I'm missing. So I have 7 on Rico Harbor, Gelato Beach, but I have 6 from Bianco Hills because I didn't do episode 1.
Didn't do episode 1.
Still a little thing that I love. I was looking at this menu earlier. I was like, did I not do the Shadow Mario?
Yeah.
And upon starting this episode with you,
yeah,
I just remembered that we didn't do that at all.
Yep.
Okay, so now we gotta do these red coins. Sorry, I'm eating a banana, which is a strange thing I rarely do.
Yeah.
I'm feeling tropical.
Yeah. I mean, you're in the right place. You're in the right place. I don't know how professional eating a banana during a recording is, though, but...
This is super cash, baby.
I was drinking orange juice, so I guess we're both rocking the tropical fruits or whatever.
Well, I wanted to sort of like chalk up my mouth because it was all I was eating like cheese and milk and all that phlegmy stuff, you know?
Right.
Earlier today, and I was like, this was not a great idea for recording, I don't think.
Those wind things are the worst thing ever.
Yeah, they're
not
great.
Yeah, they're not awful enemies. Just those are the kinds of enemies I hate in video games. It's the annoying ones where like they don't really do any damage, but their whole purpose in the game is to knock you off of things.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those are. I agree. They're the worst.
Yeah. So this is a red coins mission. This seems pretty chill for the last shine on a course, but.
Yeah, I actually really appreciate that they made this a red coin mission. It was generous of them. Hang on, I want some more water. Warm. Tropical. What have you been up to lately? I haven't heard from you since Wednesday.
Oh, wow. Yeah, what have I been up to lately? Just been, doing some writing, doing some broadcasts.
Hell yeah.
Playing some videos. I've been playing a game which I really, really like, which is probably not up your alley in the slightest. Which is it's an old, it's old. It's a turn-based strategy game from 1999 called Age of Wonders.
Age of Wonders.
Yeah, I just finished the single player yesterday, the day before.
Okay.
So my brother and I have been. So let me tell you what it is first, so you're just not sitting there going Age of Wonders. Let me Google search that. It is a fantasy strategy game. But it was created by a Dutch company called Triumph Studios. So it's got a very Germanic, sort of Norse vibe to it, whereas I find a lot of fantasy games are very much more like Western, like British Isles, France kind of thing.
Yeah.
So this one has that, but it has knights and castles and that kind of thing, but it has that sort of more like High German, not quite Norse, but like, much more Tolkien-esque kind of fantasy thing. So
Yeah, like doublet wearing like knights rather than like armor sort of things.
yeah, well, it's less the armor. I mean, those are in the game because the human race is sort of like
Represented fully.
yeah, they're kind of like the Western British sort of soldiers, but then they also have a race which is kind of like North Africa, and then the one other race kind of represents like
What have I done?
one race
No.
called the Frostlings are very much like Vikings, basically. They're very much basically the Vikings,
What have I done?
and so on and so forth. So, anyways, and it's got it's got magic and all of that good stuff, swords and
I love magic.
shields. So really fun game. It was very, very intimidating to get started with. It's not a game that holds your hand like most old games are. I think I appreciate that about them.
Okay.
It's not a game that gives you a 2-hour tutorial. You gotta read the manual. You gotta be quick at figuring things out.
Whoa. Jesus.
And it's got a really interesting difficulty curve. The game actually gets easier
God damn.
as you go along because you keep all of your experience points and equipment and stuff as you play. So it's almost like D&D in that regard, where once you get to the once your like main heroes get to the high level, they can take the whole map by themselves, basically.
Wow. Yeah.
Huh. So yeah, I'm probably not up your alley. I don't know how big on strategy games you are, even in the video game world, but or how much have you even given a chance?
I don't even like this game. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I've heard of the game. I've heard of Age of Wonders. I think Thomas.
It is a franchise. There are no 5 entries in the series, so.
Thomas played that game.
I introduced Thomas to it.
Okay,
So
you introduced Thomas to, because he was telling me about it.
Yeah, so Thomas and I try to play once a week. So.
Is it like multiplayer? Like you can play with other people?
Yes. Yeah, it has been multiplayer since it started. But
oh wow.
So him and I are playing Age of Wonders 3. So, but this was the original. So, confusingly enough, Age of Wonders 3 is actually the 4th game in the franchise.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, so because what happened was there was an Age of Wonders, and then there was an Age of Wonders 2, and then the 3rd game, which is called Shadow Magic, was originally supposed to be an expansion pack for 2, and they decided to release it on its own. But they just called it Age of Wonders Shadow Magic instead of calling it 3. So it's kind of like 2.5.
That's awful.
Yeah, so it uses the same.
Like that one bit.
It uses the same engine and assets, but because it's its own game, they didn't give it a number. So then Age of Wonders 3 is actually the 4th game in the franchise. And then there's the newest one, which I don't really care for, is called Age of Wonders Planetfall, which is Age of Wonders in space, basically. It's the obligatory strategy game, but in space now, that like Civ did and all of that. So.
Right.
Yeah.
That's kind of lame, but whatever.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, okay, it's another There's so many sci-fi strategy games. I always felt like what made that series unique was the like Nordic fantasy vibes.
Yeah, so. I mean, like, it's got influence, right? Like, that's what's so cool about that.
Mm-hmm.
I respect that too. Like, I'm the same way. I don't play Civilization. I don't play any of those games, but like, I have such respect for them because the amount of detail and coding that must go into a game like that is insane.
Yeah.
And the time that people put into it, like, people play for days.
Yes. Yeah, you have matches that last days because, you know, it's this huge map and hours and hours and hours, so...
Wow. I can't even sit down to play this for more than a half hour usually. Oh, I should have saved that, shouldn't I? Oops.
It's different with me, though. When we're together, it's just the party never stops. Is this the last coin?
That's
It
it.
is. Nice.
I did not like this level.
No,
I'm gonna be real with you.
neither did I. It wasn't horrible. It was just boring.
The coins are not in a place where it's like, you know, there's a proper route. I like when there's like a route, you know?
Yeah. I find there's not a lot of routes in Sunshine at all. Like, it tends not to do that.
You're kind of right, actually, now that you mention it.
And I like that about the game, except when they throw red coin missions at you, and there's at least one in every level.
Yeah,
because
I think there is one in every level.
They throw them in a big stack, and they're just like, yeah, you figure out how to get these red coins. And I can admire that, but...
It's 64 hard mode.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Like we said.
Yeah, I think that's it's the now try a harder quest. This is hard.
Yeah, exactly,
right?
exactly. Rico Harbor is the Yoshi mission. Serena Beach is the watermelon mission. I don't want to do either of those. Let's head up Milky
Beach,
Bay.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes,
the watermelon fest
is
is not
I mean.
that bad.
Oh, I did something while you were gone. I'm so sorry about this, by the way.
Oh no!
I was just goofing around trying to get the frame rate to work up and everything. I got one blue coin over there.
Oh.
So this is a tip for anybody who's watching. There's a bird that perches on the rooftop over yonder.
Right.
That one over there. It just sits right down at the top there with its other green bird friends. It's a blue bird. If you spray it enough times, it drops a blue coin. Huh. Like the one that we got over there yesterday. Not yesterday, but last episode.
Right.
So there's another blue bird over yonder.
Okay.
Right over there. Right where my water's streaming to.
Right.
I also gave this lady fruit that she was asking for. She wanted bananas. There were some bananas right over here. I brought 3 of them because she wanted 3, and then she gave me a blue coin.
Okay.
So I just came back, brought another one, brought it to her, came back. I don't know. That's the whole...
So I mentioned to you I'm playing this on my own as well, because this is my first sort of full go-through Sunshine.
That's right.
And I'm getting to the point now where all I really have left are like the tedium stars, like getting all the blue coins, getting all the 100 coins in each of the levels. That's kind of where I'm at. So
yeah.
Well,
you've done every other level?
No, I haven't touched Pinata Village yet.
Pianta Village, okay.
Pianta Village, whatever. Yeah. Like it's not Pinata Village.
Pineapples.
Pinata Village would have been more fun, I think.
Pinata Village would have been tasty and had candy, which I love. I bought candy today.
Pinata Village. I have not touched yet. Did you ever play a game called Viva Pinata?
No, I watched a TV show called Viva Pinata.
Okay. Wait, no. Oh, Viva Pinata is a TV show. What am I thinking of?
They did make a game.
Okay, maybe I am thinking of the game that was based on the TV show. But there was a game. It was on the Dreamcast or the Xbox or something. Like that era.
You're definitely right.
Yeah.
Oh man, I need better aim. Where do I gotta stand for this? Right here?
It was a really weird...
Yeah.
I think I watched the show too. It was a really weird show.
Yeah, everybody was pinatas.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
It was very weird. It was like really absurdist. So.
Yeah. There was... I mean, when was that show from? Like the mid-2000s, would you say?
That sounds about right. Yeah?
A lot of TV shows from around then, I remember being very, like, just okay. Ah, sweet, I got 2. How many did she ask for? 3?
Seems like that way. 3 is usually the magic number when it comes to things like this.
In Nintendo games, you're dang right.
Yeah.
So I fished out my Game Boy Advance. Speaking of mid-2000s.
Nice.
I fished out my SP, which I refurbished way back when.
Oh, yeah.
And, okay, there we go. Give me your blue coin, baby. She's kind of hot when you think about it. Neither here nor there. I fished out my SP, and I refurbished it. So, like, I bought one online, and it was all broken. The
Okay.
screen didn't work anymore. I bought it for like super cheap, $20.
Right.
Because someone was like, this thing don't work no more. I gotta sell this. And I was like, okay. I bought a screen, like an LCD for it, for like, I don't know, $20 online,
Right.
maybe less. And then I bought a shell online for like $5 off AliExpress.
Nice.
Where's Nogi Bay? Over here?
It's the big thing with the sun, the light
That's
beam
right.
coming down.
That's right. Of course it is.
It's like the hardest course to miss.
I bought new buttons for it, and I bought a whole assload of bootlegged games off of AliExpress,
Okay.
and I just refurbished the hell out of it for super cheap, and it works like a dream.
Nice.
And I have like Pokemon games that function that I bought for like $5. Pirating is bad. Don't pirate your games, everybody. I'm playing this off a real GameCube. What's the level? Boss of Tricky Ruins? Oh, it's
Yeah,
this one.
get your wall jump on.
Homie, you know I'm about to win this level. Yeah.
Off to a good start.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have my GBA SP. That's what I had too, was an SP specifically.
Yeah?
So,
Which color?
Red.
Red.
Yeah. Red's my favorite
that?
color.
Is it? Did I know this about you?
Possibly.
I like knowing people's favorite colors because I feel it says a lot about who they is.
Yeah, my room's red. There's a
Nice.
lot of shades of red, so I want to make this clear. I'm specifically like a purple red, like a blood red.
Ooh, so like kind of like a deep, very a very like cold red.
Yeah, like a wine red almost. Yeah. Like
Oh
that
wow.
color. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So,
could get down with that.
as opposed to like the bright reds or something like that. Like
Right.
Mario's red is too bright.
It's too red for you.
It's too, yeah. Or not red enough, depending on how you look at it.
You're so right, Nathaniel.
Oh.
I'm colorblind. I can't see green very well.
I didn't know you were colorblind. Actually, I did know you were colorblind. You mentioned that.
Reds and greens always I have trouble with, but it's
I'm
not that
surprised
big
how
of a
many friends
problem.
I have who are colorblind. But it's a more common affliction than people realize.
With men especially, actually.
Yes,
is
I've
is
read
the
about
strange
that.
thing. Whoa.
Oh, it's our favorite boss, the squid guy, who we have to torture.
Okay. You had a very easy time with this last time.
I did. Yes.
Oh man. Red room.
We overused
That's
the
nice.
squid.
So oh yeah, so red SP. I bought a black shell and black parts for it
Right.
just to see.
Right.
And so it's like fully black. It's like completely tip to toe. Like that's not a Game Boy that they ever made.
No,
looking
I was
like
gonna
that.
say, I don't think they ever had a black SP.
They did have a black SP, but never like the buttons and everything. It wasn't
Oh,
all
okay.
black. It was all. Can you like just attack me, please?
Oh, anyways, I couldn't tell you because my brother had a GBA, like the original model, and then I got the SP. Mine was red, so.
I think the SP is superior, but
Well, obviously, it's an update, so.
oh yeah, that's
he
true.
didn't get the original because he thought it was better. He got the original because the SP didn't exist yet.
That is
so.
true. That's how it works, huh?
Yeah.
I got the SP when it, I think, like a few months after it had come out.
That's why I find when it comes to Nintendo portables, especially, you always want to wait like a year because chances are there's a better model coming out.
That's true, yeah. I mean, I didn't wait with the Switch at all.
No, I didn't wait with the Switch either.
Actually, it was, I think the day it came out, I got in line
Oh, wow.
without even like thinking about it. I was just like, oh, is the Switch out? Okay.
I always found this really odd, that the boss doesn't give you the shine sprite that is down here.
It is strange. think there's a blue coin in here. Spray one of these. Am I wrong?
I hope you're wrong. This seems really cruel to have put a. I was about to joke that I was gonna put the shine sprite in one of the vases, but.
There we go.
Oh no. Well, I know which level I have to do over again.
Yep.
For a blue coin.
Does that one drop one? Yeah, that one does too. It's both the big ones.
Damn.
Sorry, homie. Your boy know where all the goods at.
Excellent. I can look forward to beating the stupid squid again for 2 blue coins.
Yay! You could climb. I think you can climb up top without having to do that.
Oh, okay.
I'm fairly certain.
Okay.
I could be wrong. Do not quote me on it. Don't put all your money on. Don't bet on it. You know. So yeah, I fished out my Game Boy Advance and all my games, and I was playing Pokemon Leaf Green.
Leaf Green. Okay.
A bootleg copy of Leaf Green.
Right.
The only authentic copy of a Pokemon game I have is Fire Red.
Right.
So I'm gonna trade all my Pokemon from my bootleg ones onto it.
Right.
So that I can trade them up authentically into my DS games which are authentic. You know, like
right.
I just want to keep it real.
Yeah.
But when I first refurbished the DS, the SP, I brought it with me to Cuba with my ex. She and I went to Cuba together, and
That's romantic.
I brought it. Yeah.
Except for the whole her being your ex thing.
So romantic. Yeah, I brought it with me to Cuba for like any of the off time. I just wanted to like sit down and play some GBA, you know. And so I brought Leaf Green with me, and while I was playing one night, it was like super rainy out. We were stuck inside. I have to go to the ocean floor. Oh, it's the bottle one. Okay.
Yeah, this one's super chill.
Yeah, this one's fine. Yeah, I was playing one night and I ran into a shiny Nidoran, a female shiny Nidoran. And I was so lucky and I caught it.
Excellent. I'm afraid I bailed on Pokemon before shiny Pokemon were a thing. So they're they're really rare, yeah?
Yeah, it's like there's a 1 in 8,000 chance, I believe.
Oh jeez, holy cow. Okay.
9,000, 10,000, something like that.
Damn.
Anyway, you got to be super duper lucky.
Oh man, so that's like King's Sword from Earthbound level stuff, or whatever it was. You know what I'm talking about?
I do. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, that was a nightmare to get.
Have you streamed Earthbound?
Earthbound? No, I have not. Maybe someday.
I think that's. I think that's in your future, homie.
Yeah. Yeah. So if I remember correctly, Pooh's sword can only be gotten in one particular dungeon, the alien base.
Right.
And it only has 1 in 128 chance of appearing as a drop.
Oh my god.
So
this is so annoying.
Now, I've beaten Earthbound. Now, I've played Earthbound a million times, but I've only ever gotten to the end credits 3 times.
Okay.
And I think the first time I did it, I think I had my brother hex edit in the sword, so I didn't have to collect it.
Nice.
Yeah, shh. And then the second time I played the game, I got it officially. So.
Oh, well, that's good at least.
Yeah. So I would say it was a 45-hour RPG, except 15 hours of that was me collecting the stupid sword. So.
I mean, it's such a difficult. Like, it's hard to. I don't know. Old games, I feel like it's warranted to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Will I ever catch this? No.
It's you're like clipping into nothing. I don't even know what you're bouncing on.
It's like an updraft here.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
I was like, are
You
you
get
like...
away from me.
I was like, does the game think you're on a spring? I see there's one inside the little prism at the bottom.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop right in. Ah, so gentle and nice. There's 2 left. I have no idea. Oh, here's one.
There's one there.
Any idea where the last one is? Oh, there.
Right there. You're welcome.
Thanks, buddy. You solved it. But yeah, so I caught a shiny Pokemon, which is super rare.
Nice.
And that was a long time ago. That was like a few years now. Where's this? It's down below, right?
It's at the bottom, yeah.
And so I just fished out my SP a few days ago, popped Leaf Green in to check on my shiny. Not an hour later, do I run into another shiny Pokemon.
Wow. The
It was a
blessed,
Slowpoke,
the blessed
but-
cartridge.
I know, right?
Shiny
Good thing it's a
Slowpoke.
real, authentic cartridge.
Yeah. 100%.
Yep.
You wouldn't play bootleg Pokemon games?
I earned it. All right, here's the worst level.
Oh, you don't like the one where you have to clean his teeth?
Actually, I kind of do like it, actually.
Okay, I was gonna say, it's okay. I actually thought it was a unique boss, because it's like a puzzle boss almost.
It's super creepy is the only thing.
Yes. Some of his teeth fall out once you clean them. And then they're all like really, really black. Which is
Yeah,
really...
it's pretty awful.
Yeah.
He's got like rotten teeth that like come out.
Mm-hmm.
Barf.
It's a very visceral thing here, right? You can clearly see that Nintendo was experimenting with the body horror subgenre, as they blah 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 blah, as the art critics would say.
It's true.
So,
It's true. You're right.
yeah.
You're
Actually,
right, and you should say it.
honestly, there's a lot of horrific elements if you peel back the layers for a second and think about the fact that you pull legs off of the squids and you have this eel with rotting teeth and everything like that.
I kind of miss the sort of like dirty, grungy, grimy aspect of Nintendo. At one point, they had like this really polished look. Like, look how lovely this all is. And you're kind of doing this awful stuff.
Yeah.
It's not, I mean, like, I miss that. Like, I like a little bit of, oh, dang it, there was a blue. All right, well, that's
What are you
fine.
gonna do? You gonna go back for it, or you just gonna go for it?
Well, I can't now, I don't think.
Oh, okay. No, he lets you dive, so you could go back for it.
Whoops.
Oh no.
Huh.
Oh, you did it. Never mind.
This was a different one.
Meant to
think.
do it. Oh, there's another one above you. Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Well, it wasn't for nothing. If that happened to me, I would have just been like, yeah, you fell. Sorry.
I have no idea what kind of luck that was, but I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, just you take things like that. I think when life gives you those kind of things.
That's when you really can say when life gives you lemons,
Mhm.
you make lemonade.
That's right.
Do you like lemonade?
I do, but I would also argue that you also require water and sugar. So.
Yeah, life really doesn't always give you sugar, does it?
No. So.
It's often just the lemons.
Yeah, in which case it's not lemonade, is it? It's lemon juice.
It's just straight up lemon juice,
It's
yeah.
just lemons, yeah, honestly. So.
You tell life to take those damn lemons.
Lemons back. Demand to see life's manager!
What a perfect game that was, eh?
Yeah, basically perfect.
Oh yeah, when's the Portal 2 playthrough?
I actually just finished it on Friday.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Man, congrats.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, we did it over 3 weeks. So, yeah, basically a perfect game. Still doesn't actually break my top 10 video games, though. So,
That's interesting.
but it's probably in my top 15. So, it and like Fallout New Vegas are both, and BioShock Infinite are both games I really love that did not break my top 10.
I mean, that's fine. Not every game has to
Yeah.
like be completely perfect. And I get why it wouldn't be, actually, because like you're more of a strategy type, right?
Yeah, I am. Honestly, honestly, most of the games in my top 10 are artsy. To be
Oh,
completely
really?
honest. I'm just thinking of I'm thinking right now. I actually only have one strategy game in my top 10 video games.
And which is that?
It is one of the Fire Emblem titles, the one on the Super Nintendo, Genealogy of the Holy War.
Oh man, I have some totally cool bootlegged Fire Emblem GBA games.
Nice. Yes, clearly I have played the GBA Fire Emblems, so...
Oh man.
If it makes you feel any better, I own 13 legitimate GBA games, none of which are Fire Emblem, and yet I have mysteriously played all of the GBA Fire Emblems somehow. So,
Wow.
yeah.
That's some power right there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so no, actually most of my games on my top 10 would be considered like exercises in storytelling, which I think is more important to me than the genre. So.
That makes sense knowing you.
Mm.
So I can totally respect that and understand. Okay, I want some of these coins, eh?
Are you a top 10 kind of guy? I understand if you don't have a top 10 video games, but have you taken... You were kind of...
I don't know if I've ever even played 10 video games.
Yeah, you have. I bet you could name 10 video games you've played.
I've played?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Castlevania
Aria of Sorrow.
Uh-huh.
Metroid Fusion.
Okay, that's 3 so far, counting Sunshine.
Is this in my top 10? Did I say that it's in my top 10?
No, we're just naming. We're just trying to figure out if you've played 10 video games.
Oh, okay. 10 video games I've played.
Yeah, there's one of the teeth that falls out. Ooh.
I hate that so much. It's unreal.
It's awful.
It's absolutely the worst. Like I'm not like against dentistry, but do I want to like shoot water at something and see its teeth fall out?
Yeah,
No.
is that what I want to do in a video game? Not particularly.
I don't go to the dentist in my off time and like...
Obviously you played Grand Theft Auto 5, because you were mentioning it earlier.
I haven't actually played the game. I've played online, which doesn't really count.
Oh, well, okay, fine. You've played Rainbow Six Siege?
Doesn't count. It's an online game.
What? Online games count? That's the only way you can play it.
That's true. You're right.
If it's the only... I say if it's the only way you can play it, then it counts.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I've played Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah.
I've spent over 100 hours on it. I think I definitely have played it.
Yeah. You've played Insurgency with me, and Richard and Thomas and all of that. So
yeah.
That counts.
Hey,
that's
I
5.
love playing that game with you guys.
Awesome. Let's see. Obviously, you've played Pokemon Leaf Green.
That's true. I have played that game.
So we're up to 6 now.
I do like the Pokemon games. I've played quite a few of them. Yeah.
Okay, so you've probably played at least. You've probably played. Can I wager you've at least played 3 Pokemon games?
I've definitely played at least 3.
At least 3.
Definitely at least.
Yeah, so we could probably count them from 6 to 10 just on Pokemon games.
Whoa. Jeez.
I didn't know you were a Pokemon fan.
I'm not terribly huge on the new ones.
Right.
But I love the DS ones a lot.
So like Diamond and Pearl?
Diamond Pearl, specifically Heart Gold and Soul Silver, because the first Pokemon game I ever played was Pokemon Gold on my SP because a friend gave me their copy.
Right, okay.
And told me, hey, keep it. And I was like, I guess I will.
Nice.
The battery in the cartridge had run dry though is the only thing. So I couldn't turn the game off. I had to just leave it running.
Oh, okay.
So when I won, and it says like, oh, save the game to continue, because then it starts over from the screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't win because the game would shut off and restart, so I couldn't save.
Right.
Because the battery had run dry. So it was kind of a huge bummer.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's fine. I only realized that after the fact, and I was like, well, what a waste of my time. Click, turned it off.
I just want to interrupt this really awesome conversation to mention that was the most shoehorned, Sesame Street message I've ever seen in a Nintendo game.
Brush your teeth. It's good.
Finish your boss, and then Flood's like, remember to take proper care of your teeth.
I mean, they're right.
Like, I'm like, was this game sponsored by Crest or something? You know, like,
Yeah, Crest.
Yeah. You know, so I just that part really really bothers me.
I mean,
so odd.
When you think of the target audience of a game like this, you think like, oh yeah, it's kids playing this.
Yeah.
The kids need to be told to brush their teeth, though. I remember when I played this for the first time, I was like, now I guess I should brush my teeth.
It's like in Fallout, if after you took a stim, it pops up and be like, remember, only visit licensed doctors for your medical needs or something like that.
I think it should. I think that'd be really, really, really funny.
It would be funny, actually.
Like, that would be unreasonably funny if it did that.
That would be fine, actually.
What's up, homie?
Il Pentissimo.
Yo, this guy runs so fast, but I run faster.
Ooh.
40 seconds?
We're gonna Sonic speed this.
Nah, I'm gonna take my time.
What a weird... Of all of the... There's a blue coin on that side, but...
I know, I saw it.
I guess you can get it after you beat the race. He's still swimming. Actually, there's two there. Of all the courses to put this guy on, it seems like the weirdest one, because most of it is water.
Yeah, there's like no land to this level.
It just seems like the one course you would not have a foot race on.
Well, how could you?
Yeah, you can't, in fact. So
this, I think, is the easiest one to beat.
Yeah.
Ignore that yellow text at the top. This is totally a legitimate version. I don't support.
Not that this is on an emulator or anything. But if it was, I would tell you that you can actually go into your options and turn the text off. So.
Oh, can you?
Yes, hypothetically speaking, of course, if this was, not a legitimate copy. So.
You're gonna have to show me how to do that after.
Okay.
on when we're not playing on a real GameCube.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, when we're not on a real GameCube. Yeah.
Fuck, that's funny. 32. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, we should end the episode.
Okay, let's do that.
It's been a while. It's been 40 minutes.
Please take proper care of your teeth, everyone.
Yeah. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And watch Nathaniel on Twitch tell those days, Nathaniel.
Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
What's your name on Twitch?
The guy who wears a hat.
That's right, baby. See you guys next time. Bird's gotta fly off. I ain't gonna hurt him.
I also want to clarify, emulation's not illegal. It's the acquisition of ROMs you don't own that is. So you are actually legally allowed to make backups of games that you own. So that's why emulation is okay, right? And it's really hard to prove that you're not using a backup of a game you own, right?
Right. That
So-
makes sense. That does make sense.
Mhm.
I could technically say this game, I do own it, so technically this is okay.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. It's not a specific backup of your copy of the game, but like, how would they be able to know that, right? So
Hey,
that's
hey, this rules.
oh, nice, excellent.